of the world. In fact, I'm pretty illiterate when it comes to NES games. I mean, I'm not pretty illiterate, and I know my way around a bit, but the point is that, sorry, just glancing at the clock here. The point is, this is such a great tactic to use in probably any video game, because the first 3 dungeons were like the tutorial dungeons. Now, I know, I said like the first dungeon you went into was like the tutorial. Well, it is. It's like the wetting of your teeth. But that whole beginning part was just like, here's the whole entire world. You can wet your teeth on this entire world, because there's not going to be a whole lot of stuff that actually kills you. Surprise! You thought you were going to beat the game, when in all reality, you just got sent to the Dark World, and now there's a whole another world for you to explore. The music is different, and surprise, the monsters are twice as strong. You have to, now it is time to go out and kick all sorts of derriere. I thought, did we not leave far enough? Oh, here we go. So you give the witch the mushroom and you can get magic powder. Magic powder really is only mandatorily used on a couple of non-mandatory side quests. Other than that, you don't need it. Mandatorily used on non-mandatory side quests. Oh man, I don't know if my voice is gonna hold out through the rest of this, but that's what I get for having a job where I have to talk all day. Actually, sounds like a perfect job for me, doesn't it? This music, man! This music just wants to make me, like, literally leap out of my 2-story building, or 2-story window and just be like, I am a man! Well, okay, so maybe that's not quite as manly as it sounded, but just seriously, it makes me want to jump up, grab my sword, and start hacking. Like, get real. You thought the light world was okay? Welcome to the dark world. Time to get serious. So, in a kind of interesting note, the first castle that you want to go to in this place is in the same place of the first castle in the other world that you wanted to go to. However, getting into this castle is quite a lot more difficult and requires a little bit more strategy.
You're new here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold? Well, you're too late. It will obey only the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflected his heart. Yes, I came here because of the greed of the golden power, and look what happened to me. To restore the golden land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until that time, I am stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave lying around, the power of gold, Triforce.
Yep, so the Triforce actually has a little more meaning this time. Nothing back here but hearts. Mysterious shape? You're a tree, dude. You're like, you are a tree. Yeah, we gotta go find Kiko the monkey. No, I did not make that up. Stop looking at me like that. You know what might have been a good idea? Actually spending some money on some red potions from the witch. But no! Well, whatever. Maybe if we play super carefully, we will only die 10,000 times. Come on, stupid forest maze. I hate these things. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, gosh, get through the... Fine, go this way. Piece of garbage. Where are the fairies? There are none, are there? No, forever alone. Forever alone. This is like my favorite thing ever, to run around in a maze I can't even see where I'm at. There we go. What the monkey? I'm Kiki the monkey. Kiki, I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? Yeah, whatever. Kiki, good choice. I will accompany you for a while. Stupid Kiki, the money-grubbing monkey. Give me a fairy, Kiki. Kiki! Gosh darn it. So anytime you get hit when Kiki's around, he decides to leave and then grabs another 10 rupees from you. Not careful, Kiki will just steal all of your money. Alright, let's not get hit. Stupid Kiki monkey. Yeah, I hate this monkey. Alright, you come up here. He's like, oh, give me 100 rupees and I'll open the entrance for you. Not like we don't have 100 rupees, but come on, you darn money-grubbing monkey. What do you even do with that money? You're a monkey! There's not even shops in... Okay, there are shops in this world, but still. I really want to, like, leave and... In fact, I think I'm going to do this. We really shouldn't try and do this without first grabbing some hearts or fairies or something. And I don't rightly remember if there's a conveniently located fairy fountain anywhere around here. Fine, don't drop arrows. See if I care. Let's get our net out, just in case a fairy pops out. Nope, nothing. Nothing. There's a fairy. You caught a fairy. Catch it in a bottle. Why are you suddenly red? I don't remember you being a red guard. Red guard? What is this? Skyrim? What? What? Skyrim sucks. Eat it, Skyrim fans. Oh, don't worry. You'll be getting a review of that later. It's not ready yet, but it will be. Oh, it will be. Thank you for dropping arrows out of your corpse. Is there anything else? Any other... Is there a fairy in here? Normally I don't do the whole fairy thing, the fairy fountains. Oh, wow. Well, just fill my bottles, why don't you? Why even bother running into trees? Alright, now that essentially we're invincible, let's go on and fight the evil castle in the Dark World. Quickest way to get back to the Dark World after transporting into the light is, of course, to step on your mirror. The mirror portal square. However, should you do something foolish and make it so that you can't get back to your mirror portal square, there are random portals in the light world that take you to the dark. So it's impossible for you to mess yourself over. But it may feel like it sometimes. Alright, castle number 1 of the Dark World. Well, this looks familiar. And now suddenly it's not. Back off. So now the dungeons actually start taking a turn for the more difficult, and in my opinion, the more fun. They start killing you more, and, well, frankly, even the music in the dungeon is just more depressing. More intimidating. The dungeons are more complicated. It's not so easy as just grab a key and move on and use it to open the door. You usually have to, like, grab a key, hit a switch, escape to a certain room, dodge the enemies, go through the room you've already been through 1,000 times and dodge the same more enemies. Fun for the whole family, friends. Oh, look, another fairy. Hey, what's this? I honestly don't remember this. What do we do here? Oh, wait. A wall. Ha! I don't think we're supposed to be here yet. And I don't mean like we're not supposed to be allowed to get here. I just don't think there's anything that we want over here. Mice. Mice that mimic your movements. Can be difficult to kill them. Just don't get frustrated and use your head. I mean, don't get frustrated, but use your head. Okay. Well, good to know we did all that for the map, seeing as how we definitely need the map, don't we? We use it so often. Die, little jellyfish. It'd be better if we had the hammer, but we don't. We'll just make do with what we got. Key, always useful. See, you notice already the dungeon's more difficult. We have 2 keys. Haven't even opened a single door yet. Oh, what is that? We didn't even need to go find a fairy fountain. Garbage. Rubbish. As the British would say. Oh, fine. You know what? I don't want magical shooting laser beamness. Just ignore all those cracks on the wall. They mean nothing. Alright, so that takes care of those branching left and right passageways. Now all we have to do is just take the middle. Fine, we'll grab that. And here we are. One key down and one more to go. Turtle monsters are coming after us. Run! Not even certain where we want to go here. Ha! Oh boy. Back, you demonous monsters! Back, I say! Yeah, you deserved that. And I deserved that. Back of my head is telling me I shouldn't be coming this way. And yet, there are places to be over here. Alright, well, we have a key. Guess if we can go this way and there's nothing to stop us, we might as well just continue to go. No, we shouldn't be this way. It's the master chest. We don't want to mess with that yet. We don't even have a key for that other door. Oh, bugger. You got the compass! So we need to blow up the floor and drop down to the bottom at some point, and look, more money that we don't need, and now I'm gonna get killed by the fireball because of my incessant greed upon a currency that has no value due to inflation. So we got a key out of it. Oh, and an arrow. That's useful. Well, I suppose we can just use the key on this door. Ta-da! Now what? Oh, that's useful. Ha! Okay, now we're here again. Go away, bouncing monsters. Let's try bombing that floor. I don't know why I just didn't do that in the first place. Good job, Link. What do you mean it's my fault? It's Link's fault. Oh, keyless. Keyless again. Oh, look, you guys. Well, our key problem is now solved. Oh, we don't want to be here. Eight bombs, such a peculiar number. Oh, no, oh, that was close. We could just grab this chest here, another key. We're drowning in keys, yet we never seem to have enough. We also, due to my carelessness, seem to be running low on hearts. Oh well, with any luck this will be the master key, and yep. Now we should just be able to go grab that giant chest. And we should be almost done with this place then. Yeah, I mean, you know, it wasn't the longest dungeon ever, but still. It's a little more complicated, a little more difficult. Difficulty scaled. Pretty gradual difficulty curve, to be honest. Which most games benefit from having a gradual difficulty curve. Some games can get away with and actually have be a main part of their game a very massive difficulty curve. Like, surprise, now you gotta figure out everything on your own, kind of thing. Aiden Chronicles. Aiden Chronicles has a strange difficulty curve depending on how you play it. I'd love to do Aiden Chronicles too at some point. It's just too long though. I'd have to make sure I have a large amount of time set aside for it. Okay, fine. Just ignore me. I will be there in a minute. Ah! Alright, we got this. Have at thee. No more keys. And forced to travel in a dark, fire-filled gauntlet. Well, it's a good thing we have bombs now. Another key. Did we really need that? Sure we did if it gave it to us. Well, and that wraps up the last mystery of this dungeon. Finally, we'll get the magic hammer. Now we can go destroy things. With great fashion. Yeah, okay, so it's a little goofy looking, but beggars can't be choosers. It allows us to kill the turtles, smash things down into the ground, get to places we couldn't get earlier. Hammer is actually a pretty big deal in this game, as far as it unlocking a lot of different places you can go. Hey, cut that out. The goal is just to run over and flip them upside down like Koopas, and then smash them again with the hammer. You don't have to smash them with a hammer, you can hit them with your sword. But it takes 2 hits if you hit them with a sword, so. We want to go this way now, don't we? And now to follow the straight path, the middle path, in the main chamber. There is no middle path in this chamber. What am I talking about? Now what do we do? Wait a minute. I have a room in my mind that I know we need to go to. I see it. We've actually been to it already. But I don't remember how to get there quickly. I know of one way we can get there. We can go to the very beginning of the dungeon, take a right, go into the transporter, and we'll eventually get there. However, I don't want to go that way. Looks like it's not giving us much of a choice. I know there's another way to get there, but I just can't remember how. Oh. Hey, what? What do you know? That worked. Fine, we'll take the teleported path, and then I'll try and figure out what way I should have taken. Hammer time! Hammer time? Hammer time. Okay. Not hammer time. Sword time. Oh, do we really have to kill you guys again? That didn't work. Alright, fine. Let's kill you the old-fashioned. Ow. Frustrating little mice. Frustrating big mice. Grasping upon the edge of death. Oh, look, fairies. Okay, so here's the room we wanted to be in, and these silly looking laughing things, you just smash them into the ground. Now how are we supposed to get here? Oh. That was it. Fair enough, I suppose. A puzzle easily solved. And more of you guys. Actually, we have a hammer, don't we? Nope, hammer doesn't work. Works on them. Ow, son of a gun. Those red mice do a lot of damage. No! Wrong move. Ah, we're not fast enough. Shooting an arrow into the eye of the Cyclops, of course, opens up the secret pathway to the right. Kind of a conspicuous statue. There's no real clue. Maybe Saharashala will tell you if you read the telepathic plate. There are telepathic gray plates with gray triangles on them that you can click on, and he'll talk to you about random stuff. Curses. And give you hints about dungeons and such like that, but we haven't been messing with it lately. Turtles do a full, what is it, a full health? A full heart of damage? Yeah, they can do some hurt. Ta-da! Yeah, I know one of you moved. Which one? Of course, the last one I check. Gird your loins, my friends. It's going to be a bumpy ride. We're gonna kill this boss without getting hit. Oh, on second thought, I think I just wet myself. Yeah, so a giant scorpion monster that shoots fireballs which split into other fireballs, and eventually it just is Fireball City. You can't actually hurt him right now, so the goal is to merely Smash his faceplate over and over again with the hammer. And avoid his tail. Avoiding his tail is probably a good idea. Quite a gruesome looking creature, actually. I wish they'd do more stuff like this. Ah, dead. Scorpion stinged. I should have just stayed closer to him. It appears that his tail won't even hit you if you're just right up in his face about it. Alright, now it's just time to hit him over and over again and the giant green crystal on his skull. Without his mask, he moves a lot faster and has no problem with pitting you up against the wall like a jerk. But a couple good swings and he's out. One would question the pattern of spikes in the bag. It's not even symmetrical. It almost feels like it needs one more on the right side. Oh well. Well, that was fun. Yeah, you can thank us later, maiden. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the Golden Land, where the Triforce was hidden. But because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He's trying to open up a larger gate between the worlds near the castle using our power, but the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. Do you understand? No, not really. Tell me again. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Yeah. That sentence. I know. Use your darn words. Success, friends! So many dungeons down. So many more to go. Ugh. Well, nothing left to do other than go to Dungeon 2! Let us plunder onwards. Plunder. Let's just move onwards. Ow. Actually, you know what we can probably go do? No, I don't think we want to do that yet. Besides, it's not even going to be that big of an advantage. I know, I'm talking to myself about secret things you don't know about. No, I'm actually debating whether I should go unlock the cuckoo statue. But I was thinking, no, because you can really only use the cuckoo to teleport yourself in the light world. Seeing as how we're going to spend a very large portion of this game in the dark world. Not necessarily trying to 100% the game or get all of its secrets. Probably it's a good idea just to stay away from getting the cuckoo yet. But we have a hammer now, friends, so it's hammer time. Oh gosh, those things are hideous and scary in 20 different ways. Yeah, we're gonna actually ignore them. Why don't you go die, and we'll check out this cave. Hey, I'll tell you a profitable story if you pay me 20 rupees. Sure, why not? Ha, thank you. They say there's a tiny circle of rocks at the lake of the source of the river. I don't know what will happen, but it might be fun to throw something in. Whatever, you bird. Silly bird. Castle number 2. Castle number 2 is... Oh, the water temple. Nice. Of course it is. There's nothing even over there. Curses. Water foiled again. That bird did 3 life points of damage to me. I gotta get out of here before I die. Drop fruit. Drop fruit. That's not fruit. Drop fruit, you stupid. That's not fruit! Back off, you savages. Okay. Drop. Thank you. Thank you for your fruit. Let me think. Well, it is apparent that we can access this part of the map now that we have the hammer. This is probably the right way. Like 95% certain it's the right way, but all the same, we're gonna have to do some world hopping here. Kind of like server jumping, except you don't get to pick up your items when you drop them. Because the problem is, this dungeon can't be accessed. In fact, I'll just, why not? Let's go in and show you. This dungeon can't be accessed because there's no water right here. We need to be able to swim up and get onto that ladder, but obviously the ladder is not high enough, or sorry, lowered enough. You get the idea. We need to go world hopping. Okay. In here, we'll be able to lower the water. Dilemma. Do we take the chest or do we take the correct path forward? I vote snakes! Oh, these aren't snakes. These are bombs. Slightly more exciting than snakes. So upon opening the floodgate, the whole place is, well, flooded. There's nothing else to do here other than that. But it allows us to... Oh, there's a heart piece out there. How frustrating. I think these are just bombs, to be honest. Top score. Alright, after that little bout of world hopping, as you can see now, the water has been drained both in this world and the other world. Allowing us to sally forth with great gusto. I don't think there's anything over here. For a water dungeon, this dungeon is actually pretty fun. That's my opinion. Probably because it's two-dimensional. I don't know, there have been some pretty nasty two-dimensional water dungeons too. What was it? The Catfish's Maw. I think that one gave me some trouble in Link's Awakening. The first time I played it. Lasers, water creatures, everything.